Hi everyone, I'm Rosie and welcome to Vox Yoga. Today's practice consists of some core exercises that are designed to gently work and strengthen our core, particularly our inner core. Now these are completely neck friendly and suitable for beginners. So why is it important for singers to have a strong core? When I say strong, I mean flexible. If we're too switched on and too engaged in our core, that can cause problems. We might grip, we might not be able to breathe as efficiently as we'd like to. If we don't have any core engagement, then we might not be able to be in control of our voice as much as we would like to. So all of these exercises will be lying on our back. We're not going to be using our neck. Once you feel like you've strengthened your core, you can do things like crunches where you lift off the mat, but often people will engage extra muscles and that means that their core maybe isn't quite ready for those exercises. So please take this video slowly. What we really want to ensure is that our lower back is not arching off the mat. So if this is happening, just still do the exercise, but maybe instead of going, we'll do some toe taps, for example, all the way down, you just go really slightly and really subtly. So let's start lying on our backs. So as I said, we want to kind of work the inner core, which is our more transverse abdominis, deep muscles of the core, pelvic floor. We've got some muscles in the back, the obliques. And all of these muscles help to support our alignment, help us to keep a healthy spine, and also a lot of them are muscles of exhalation, which are always engaging when we are breathing out or voicing or singing. So when we do these exercises, maybe you could try adding a zzz to the exhale, as it's likely that that will actually engage your core a little bit more and may help. So lying on the back, just have a little bit of movement, tucking the tailbone slightly to keep the spine long, neck long, feet flat on the floor, knees bent. Just take a few breaths here, just to settle into the practice. And between each exercise, we'll just hug the knees to the chest. So if you want to stop a bit sooner, then please do so. Start by lifting our arms up, fingertips reaching to the ceiling, keeping the hands about above the shoulders. Then we'll lift our legs up to tabletop. So our knees are bent 90-degree angle. You'll likely already feel your core switch on a little bit. If you do feel the back arching, maybe draw the knees slightly further towards the chest. So for our first exercise, we will just tap the heel to the floor one at a time. As I said, if it feels difficult to get all the way down to the floor, just lower the heel a few inches and come back up. Inhale, lower the right heel down to the mat. Exhale, bring it back to tabletop. Inhale, left heel to the mat. With control, exhale, bring it back up. Right heel drops. Return. And the left heel. Two more on each side. Last one. And hug the knees. You can have a little bit of movement if it feels good. Next exercise, same thing, but we're going to tap the arms instead. So come back with your knees to tabletop. And it can be nice to squeeze a block between the thighs here as well. That's a nice option. So this time as we go back, we're going to exhale. So we'll inhale at the top. Exhale, right arm goes behind us. Doesn't have to touch all the way back. Inhale to lift. Left arm, exhale, dropping back. Inhale to lift. Right arm back. You'll feel your core muscles maybe engaged when you're needing to breathe in as well. So you might find that breathing a little bit more laterally into the rib cage will help. Two more on each side. Last one, you got this. And hug the knees. Again, any little bit of movement that you feel that you might need. And this time we will go alternately. So assume the position, fingertip. And this time we will go alternate arms and legs. So assume the position, fingertips pointing towards the ceiling, knees starting in tabletop. On our inhale, right arm will go back, left heel comes to touch. Exhale, left knee comes back up, right arm comes back up to where we started. Inhale, left arm goes back, right heel to touch the mat. Exhale slowly with control, bringing them back. And the slower you go, the more you'll work your core. Inhale, right arm back, left heel drops. Exhale, option to add a little bit of sound. Inhale, left arm back, right heel drops. Core engaged, exhale to come back up. Two more on each side, right arm back, left heel drops. Exhale, back to center. Left arm back, right heel drops. Please go at your own pace. Bring it back, and one more in your own time on both sides. After your final one, hug the knees one more time. You can roll from side to side. This is going to help strengthen the lower back as well, because of course you're strengthening the core, which will help to support this. We don't want to feel any pinching or anything in the lower back, but they can feel that urge to want to move afterwards. Last exercise now, and this is called the Metronome, which is very apt for as I work with a lot of singers. So extend the arms out to the side. They can be stretched, or if you don't have enough space, in a T, cactus arms. Legs will come back to tabletop. Now, this is not about twisting as much as we can. It's about core engagement. So we'll just be dropping our knees slightly from one side to the other, but don't feel like you need to go all the way down. So flex the feet so that the feet are active. And we'll just gently drop the knees over to the left. Keep the shoulders down on the mats. And then we'll come back to center. So it's a really subtle movement. Dropping the knees over to the right. And back to center. And we'll just rock between each side. Again, the slower you go, the more you need to use your core to keep that control. You also get a lovely little massage for the sacrum. Don't forget to breathe, whatever breathing pattern feels natural here. One more to each side. And when you get back to center, hug the knees one last time. And then we'll just stretch the legs out long, stretch the arms overhead, and just have a big full body stretch and wiggle. Take a few deep, full breaths here as well. Then hug the knees once more, and you can rock yourself back up to seated, or just roll onto one side to make your way there. Awesome. Thank you for joining me for this practice. Let me know if you've got any questions. I've got a few other videos about the core, things we can do to bring awareness to our core muscles, how it can help to support the voice as well, and some more core exercises that we do standing as well that maybe are a little bit more advanced than this one we've just done. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for joining me on the Vox Yoga channel, and don't forget to hit subscribe. Have a great day.